Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Colton Wong will stand in. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Lester has hurled more than 2,700 major league innings in his career, and with more than 2,600 strikeouts over those innings, he's in the territory of some notables like Tom Glavine, Chuck Finley, and David Cone. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lester is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 23 homers and 60 runs batted in. Back up the middle, and Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. Happ brings it in.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Michaelis gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Cubby first. On to the second now from Wrigley with no score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Matt Wieters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good. The left fielder.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. A dozen home runs and 47 RBIs. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. One out, nobody on. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Lane Thomas, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll come in here at 259. A dozen home runs, 39 driven in. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Now here it comes.
That's a ball.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So stepping in, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And it's quickly 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The right fielder, number 48, Harrison Bader.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Bader is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Miles Michaelis, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Miles Michaelis is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. 0-1 the count. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and you swing at a pitch that bad? Not good.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, David Bodie. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
So now to the plate, John Lester, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Bodie, the runner at second with 1 away. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Here's Javier Baez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Working for the punch-out and the offering.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And the payoff pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 3-run home run for Jason Hayward. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno. Number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Wong. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Tommy Edman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Lester's 2-0 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Hit hard down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. Line drive to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bader is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Matt Wieters, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Lane Thomas. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, John Lester. And he takes ball one. One ball, one strike to count. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fouled away. This pitch is popped up. Wong is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper, this last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 4-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Yadier Molina will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
No balls and 1 strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Striding in once again, Tommy Edman, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Ryan Helsley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled away. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. O'Neill looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 58 on the year, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Schwarber brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Wieters gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Oh, 2 now from Lester.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Popped him up. Contreras over to his left. 1 out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
No balls and a strike to count. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Oh, 2, here it comes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now in the box, David Bodie. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot here to left, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping into the box, John Lester. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, one man out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Ready with another 0-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the eighth. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
0-1, here it comes. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now batting, Harrison Bader. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike three last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now Lester's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Lester's 2-0 home. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The third baseman.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Ball even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And, boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Edman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs are... Dexter Fowler is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Fowler playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. One-two pitch coming to Fowler. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Tommy Edman. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. totally dominant in this one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Cubbies with their 105th win, best in the division. John Lester records win number 16 on the season and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record now is 16-4. The loss goes to Miles Michaelis. He falls to 11-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, John Lester was unstoppable in his win with 18 strikeouts as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 6-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-5. The Miami Marlins put together 10 total hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-2. They now have 6 straight victories. Zach Eflin pitched well, earning his 9th win of the season as the Phillies took care of the Braves 5-4. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-2. Clayton Kershaw won again on the mound, winning his 20th this season as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 2-1. He currently has the most wins in the National League. The Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 13-4. The Blue Jays combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-5. Xander Bogaerts was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 5-2. The Kansas City Royals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 3-2. The Tigers totaled 11 hits as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins 3-1. The Halos combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 2-1. The Oakland Athletics held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-1. Carl Edwards Jr. got win number 1 on the year, leading the Mariners to a victory over the White Sox 5-4. The Houston Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-6. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.